Ashmore, and the reason why I'm here is because one of the things that I do is I actually travel in from Pickering, Ontario every day. Between Monday and Friday, I get on my train at around 10 a.m. and I go home at around 12. And I basically get people off the streets. I do that using a variety of different resources. My bag weighs a ton. If you try to pick it up, it's like 1,000,000 pounds. But I have everything in there from CAMH referral forms to housing stabilization forms to Toronto public housing forms to legal aid clinics in the event that they're denied to detox centers if they have drug or alcohol problems. And I'm here to talk because there's a couple things that I'm noticing on the streets, and they're not little things, they're big things. The first problem is very obvious. If I'm walking up to a homeless person, I ask them the simple question, do you know what the HSF fund is or the Housing Stabilization Fund is, and they say no, that's a problem. Because most of those people have not just one, but like several caseworkers, and no one's told them about the fund. So the fact that the fund is a secret is a big issue for me. Second, I actually did something on my way walking here. So before I was here, I was actually at the Toronto People with AIDS Foundation. And on my way from the Toronto People's with AIDS Foundation to this building, I actually counted how many people were obviously homeless on my way here. That's obviously homeless. There are people that could very well be homeless or marginally housed that I can't even tell. But obvious homeless people, I counted 28 of them. And that's a pretty big number between a small stretch of the city. Yeah, that for me was a huge problem. A lot of people ask me why it is that I do this, and I'm just gonna sum it up. Last summer, I was walking home from an event that I was participating in, and I saw this kid just covered in blood. And when I went to go talk to him, he was deaf, so he couldn't talk to me. But we did communicate through written notes, and he told me that he gets beat up every month when the street check comes out, which is something that Ontario Works give to people who are homeless. And I said, well, why aren't you on ODSP? And he told me, I've applied and no one's processed my application. I haven't heard about it. So I said, listen, tomorrow morning, let's go speak to your caseworker. So I went in and we talked to his caseworker, and they did some background checks, and they found out that his application was sitting on her desk because it was incomplete and they had nowhere to send it. So it just sat on her desk. No one followed up on it. So I went and spoke to the manager, and the manager did an internal review, and they expedited his application for ODSP. He eventually did get onto ODSP, and by the time we found him an apartment, he killed himself. So it's just, this is horrible, and it's happening all the time. It's happening everywhere, and it needs to stop. So that's why I'm here. Thank you.